Hello friends, welcome to the channel Research with KB. I am Kasinath Boral and I am also a learner like you. Today we are going to discuss a very important and commonly confusing topic in research. The topic is difference between limitation and delimitation of a study. Many students, researchers and beginners become confused between these two concepts because both refers to boundary of a research study. So in this video, we will clearly understand their meaning, differences, and example in a very simple and systematic manners. Let us first understand the meaning of delimitation. Delimitation refers to the boundaries that are deliberately and intentionally set by the researcher. This boundary defines the scope and focus of the study. In simple words, delimitation answers the question, what has the researcher chosen to include or exclude in the study? The researchers make this decision consciously based on the objective and feasibility of the research. Now, let us understand the meaning of limitation. Limitation refers to the constraint or restrictions that are beyond the researcher's control. These are unavoidable factors that may affect the study and its finding. In simple words, limitations are challenges that the researcher face but cannot completely eliminate. This limitation may arise due to time resources, participation cooperation, data availability, or other practical issue. Now, let us compare these two concepts. Delimitation is a boundary that is deliberately and intentionally set by the researchers, whereas limitation is an unavoidable restriction that the researcher has little or no control over. The purpose of delimitation is to define the scope of the study, while limitation indicate factors that may influence the result. For example, a researcher may decide to collect data from only one district, to focus only one subject such as mathematics, to include only adolescent students. These decisions are made intentionally by the researchers and therefore are example of delimitation. On the other hand, factors such as small sample size, lack of funds, time constraint, unwilling participants, incomplete or unavailable data are examples of limitation because they are not fully under the researcher's control. Now, let us understand this concept through a real research topic. Suppose the research topic is effect of online learning on academic achievement of secondary school students. Suppose the researcher decided to study only secondary school students of Birbhum district, includes only government schools, focus only on mathematics achievement. These are deliberate choice made by the researcher based on the objective and scope of the study. The researcher is intentionally excluded private school students from other districts or state, other academic subject. Therefore, all these decisions are example of delimitation of the study. Now, let us consider some possible limitations. Suppose many participants are unwilling to provide information. As a result, the researcher is forced to work with small sample size. This situation is not under the researcher's control and therefore become a limitation. Similarly, suppose the researcher has only 2 years to complete the entire study. The researcher cannot extend the duration and must complete the research within the available time. The time constant is also a limitation. Therefore, factors such as participant non-cooperation, limited time, insufficient fund, or restricted access of data are examples of limitation because they are unavoidable constant faced during the research process. So thank you very much for watching this video. I hope the difference between delimitation and limitation is now completely clear to you. Remember, delimitation are choices made by the researcher, whereas limitation are constant faced by the researchers. If you still have any doubt or question, feel free to write them in the comment section. I'll also provide one MCQ based on today's topic in the pinned comment. Please try to answer it. In our next video, we'll discuss another interesting concept related to research methodology and academic writing. Till then, keep learning, keep growing, and enjoy every moment of life. Thank you.